Hello folks, once again, I want to make a little pizza today and see what happens. First we're going to sift 2 cups of flour. Cups of flour. I'm using bread flour that I picked up. The only place I found it was Walmart, and I flew right off the shelf because it's hard to find bread flour or high gluten flour, because you will not get the best results using just regular everyday house flour or all-purpose flour. So we're gonna make sure that it's level. Put it in here, and we're gonna add, to make this pizza dough, we're gonna use 2 cups of flour. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast, which is 2 teaspoons come in this package, so I'm using half. So I'm using half of the recipe to see how it comes out. I'm using a half teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm using olive oil. So we already put in so we're gonna sift the yeast. So we put in not sift the yeast, we're going to sift the flour. So all the lumps are out of the flour. Put air in it, it makes it fluffy. We'll add the yeast. A little dab more. We'll add the yeast. I'm going to leave the salt for last. And we'll add a half a teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to leave the salt for last because salt and yeast do not get along too good. I'm going to put 2/3 cups of water in here. Water varies sometimes depending on the day, on the humidity. Sometimes you have to use more, sometimes you have to use less. Experience will the best way, but this one seems a little dry. Very dry. I need just a little more water. I have to feel it with my hands so I could know. It is kind of dry. You don't want to put too much water, because see, you don't want it to be too wet. We're going to add the oil to it. I'm going to knead the dough like for 10 minutes. See how the dough is starting to get sticky? That's how I knead it. It gets a little sticky, just a little flour on it. I can't work on this board. I'm gonna get my other board so I could work on it. I'll be right back. So I use my marble chessboard. It's easier to work on. Knead it like this. I'm not gonna add no more flour to it. It feels, I don't want to dry it out. Knead it for 10 minutes. I'm starting to feel elasticity on this dough. So now we're just gonna make it into a ball. To a little ball. And we're gonna set it somewhere. It seems like a little kind of dry this dough. I want to add a little more water to it. A little too dry. It's not a very humid day out today, so that's why. So now that we kneaded the dough for a little while, we're gonna let it rest. We're gonna cover it with oil, put some oil on it. Put a little oil on it. Just making a little pie to see how it works, to see how it comes out. I haven't made it in a long time. So we're gonna put it here, we're gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it with this, and I'm gonna put it somewhere warm, and we'll get back to it. Okay folks, so we left the dough rest overnight. I put it in the refrigerator and I covered it and I let it rest overnight. So I don't know how this is gonna come out. It's kinda a little cold, but we're gonna experiment, see what happens. I'm gonna let it rest a little while. It's kind of a little cold. I want to let it rest a little while so it could warm up. Okay, folks, I've been tired of messing with this dough since yesterday. So let's see what we can do with it. It feels better now. Stretch it out.
You're supposed to be able to work with it. That's this time, relax.
Flour here. Stretch it out. See how she wants to bounce back? The dough, there's so much elasticity in it. It doesn't want you to let it work. It just keeps bouncing back like a rubber. Try to work it with your hands. Stretch it out. I think I'm going to have to let this dough rest for a while because she's becoming... See how she bounces back? That's what I don't like. I'm tired of this. I'm going to stretch it out real good. I don't care if it's not even. It's a little rustic looking, it's okay. Put it around like that so we can put the sauce on it and get it ready to go. So now I transfer it over to this baking dish and has the sauce on it. I made a nice thick sauce so it doesn't run. is how we're going to spread the sauce all around real nice. And some grated Parmesan. My wife's looking at me over here. She can't wait to eat this pizza. What about we put some pepperoni on it? I think that's enough cheese, right? You want a cheese? You could add more cheese. You like a lot of cheese. I'm just gonna add this much for now. So what about now we add some pepperoni? Pepperoni? This pepperoni is not bad, it's not that greasy. Pepperoni. Now let's throw it in the oven and see what happens. So we have this oven at 450. At 400, I put it down, and now I'm going to stick it in the oven for about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because it's on high heat now. Well, folks, I think this pizza should be done. If it's done, we're going to take it out. Put it on top of here so it can cool off. Pretty good, right? Not bad. Well, folks, you know a pizza is supposed to be served hot. Oops. I'll tell you one thing, it's better than the one you buy frozen. And it's homemade with nice stuff on it. I'm giving a piece to my wife. She wants to taste it. And this is it. It's not bad. Look. Not bad. It's cooked. It's nice. Very good.